Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas is out there with Collins. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Vucevic. And it's Moon in at the power forward position. And for New York, Bridges out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's B. And it's Davis in at the 5. And this is just the second game of the group stage. But already, this is a must-win, we think, for both teams.
Yeah, you only get 4 of these group games. Each of these teams already 0-1, so if you get a second loss, the odds of you advancing are basically nil.
And here's Collins. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. New York moving the ball around. Bridges misses. And here's Thomas who brings it up for Brooklyn. Moon with it. Vucevic is screen on Bridges. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Knicks making the shot. Thomas finds Collins. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here is Davis, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Takes a shot at the elbow. Off the mark. His first miss of the game, 1 for 2. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. 3-pointer, Brooks. Offensive rebound. Pass to Moon. The 3 from Thomas. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Bridges. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Davis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, at that range, Davis is pretty much automatic. He's going to score it.
Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Knicks trail by 3. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, right side Davis. Here's Brunson, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
2 points. That one goes.
And how about Brunson? Just fighting to get inside, fighting for the board, and then fighting for 2 more points.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Collins. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Collins has got 7 points in the game. Knicks trail by 4. Anunoby outside. Bridges finds Brunson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 5.
How about the response from Brunson, nailing 3 of his own?
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers. Making us move nicely.
Now that we're around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage, here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans get into it. And we've still got a number of games to go.
In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to Thomas. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. And here is Bridges. 4 on the clock. A 3-ball. Here's Davis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Great effort from AD, just getting himself in the position and then grab the rebound.
Collins looking around. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's B. 35 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Here's Thomas, following the score by New York. And Vucevic kicks to Brooks. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Brooks has got his second basket of the game.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Brunson. 23 points for him the last game against Washington.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Next week, 17.
Here's Moon. He's guarded by Anunoby. They get a hand on it. Pass to Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. 5 on the clock. Davis setting the pick for Bridges. No good from the wing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
For New York, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Brunson. Drops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. And while we can now, let's check in on the top scoring rookies in the NBA. Now here's Thomas. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season records, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
And that one falls for Collins. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Davis, and it's Okoro in for B. And the Nets also making a change. Beal's checked in. And so Collins nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Brunson outside. Nice D from Brooks. The Nets with the lead. And Moon kicks to Collins. Pass to Vucevic. Moon with it. Clock at 6. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. For New York, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Brunson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
That free throw, no good.
How about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the Nets making a change here as well. Martin's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Now here's Brooks. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Pass to Moon. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
The Nets making a switch here. The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
Nets trail by 3. Outside, Martin. Back to Van Vliet. He can't get it to go. Brunson with some nice D.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
With the step back. Here's Hart. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustment. So we'll see tonight if they do. A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Nets trail by 3. Now Van Vliet. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Shoots over Brunson. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And here's Brunson outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Beal. He has yet to score. Pass to Van Vliet. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. And here's Clarkson. Now here's Brunson. No good on the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Martin finds Carter. Back to Martin. Over Hart. And again, no good by Brooklyn. New York leading by 6. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Beal gets a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
Smart play by Beal. Just gets set up in prime scoring position, and he knows what to do from there.
Brunson up top. Covered by Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Beal pulls it in. Nets trail by 3. Van Vliet outside. Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. And he's able to get it back. Vucevic with the bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 14. Inside. And Okoro throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Vliet on the wing. Brunson covering. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Clarkson outside. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the step back. Bank shot. No good. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie ball game. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
We've got B, Anunoby out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Bridges, and it's Clarkson in at the 1 spot. They're the group New York will start the second with. Davis against Martin. Davis, the pass to Walters. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Collins with it. Pass to Moon. The 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. And here is Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Outside Collins. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Moon. He's guarded by Anunoby. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one goes on Anunoby. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Both good from the line that time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still yet to score. Has to be. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for the Nets. And so he makes both from the line. Nets trail by 3. Brooks outside. Outside Martin. Outside Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside Collins. Just 4 to shoot. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Now, here's Thomas. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Pass to Martin. Now Thomas. Score of the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Clarkson passes to Anunoby. There's a good screen. Now Bridges. Here's Clarkson beyond the arc. Moon pulls it in.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. On the wing, Bridges. Thomas covering. Here's Walters. A 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 11.
Yeah, OG not an elite playmaker, but let's face it, if it's open, you got to move it. That time, getting the assist.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's time for touchdown. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
Irving's checked in for Mark. Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebounding. Anthony Davis 3rd.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 4-point game. Collins kicks to Thomas. Back to Collins. Fires away from outside. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Bridges outside. Bridges a screen on Brooks. Davis inside. He's covered by Moon. For 3, Bridges. Collins grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Brooks outside. Collins setting the big for Brooks. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Knicks leading by 4. Now, here's Clarkson. No scoring in this one. Outside, Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And that one falls for Davis.
I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight, and the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Collins. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Knicks leading by 6. Outside Davis. And taken away by Moon. Here's Brooks. Finished off the break. Brooks has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor, working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Clarkson kicks to Bridges. Clarkson outside. Walter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Thomas. Softly drops in the floater. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Has to be. Jacks up a 3. That's tipped. Nets trail by 4. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Outside Irving. They set the pick. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Irving's got his first basket of the night. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Clarkson finds Anunoby. Brooks against Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Down low, here's Walters. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Outside Collins. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Second team foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Anthony Davis. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Clarkson. Vucevic checked in for the Nets. Both free throws good for Irving.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Hart. Brunson against Collins. From past the arc. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Yeah, you got to guard Brunson tighter than that. He's a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Knicks lead, 46.
Outside Irving. Back to Collins. And the layup is good. Collins has got 11 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Great D that time from Vucevic.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's B. 15 points in the game. Count that one. He's got 17.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
From deep, Collins nailed from three-point land.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's B. He's got 17. Robinson a screen on Collins. And here's Brunson outside. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
46.
Moon dishes to Thomas. Vucevic a screen on Bridges. Thomas with the ball. Hart covering. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Hart. Poked loose. Now Moon. 11 points last game. Irving passes to Moon. Fires from deep. And the Nets, another 3.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Pass to B. Bridges, no one around him. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against Chicago, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East would definitely turn some heads.
And the first one drops. The Knicks making a switch here. Okoro's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Allen's checked in for Irving. Bradley Beal comes in for Thomas. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Collins. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Here's B. He's got 17. To the inside. The layup off target. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Nets. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Here's B, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. B, the pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. To end the run. Beal pulls it in. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And it's slammed in by Moon.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here's Brunson. He's got 20. Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Moon with it. He's got 9. Pass to Vucevic. It's up a 3. The shot, no good. New York trailing. Here's B. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And the Nets shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Now here's Beal. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Drills it from outside.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. VanVleet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following Fred VanVleet's 3. Pass to Brunson. Vucevic with the block, and he recovers it. It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Allen. Hart, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The shot by Beal, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Walters. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
One shot.
26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Van Vliet looking around. "12 seconds left now here in the second. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 8 points in the quarter. Here's Brunson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Nets. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. The Nuggets will face off against the Heat in Miami. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots. And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Knicks trail by 3. Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. They've got Collins. Also Cam Thomas out there. Brooks is out there with Vucevic, and it's Moon in at the 4.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that at his position, he's got to move it around.
Outside Collins. Back to Thomas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
The Nets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
they're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Here's B. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for B. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging 22 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
And that one falls for Collins. Good on both. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Now Brunson. Oh, there's the muscle from Brunson.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Pass to Moon. Now here's Brooks. They grab their own miss. That one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 1.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Here's B. 25 points in the game. And right there is the list of rookie assist leaders for the last 10 games. It's been all about team play for this group lately. The Knicks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 1. And here is Thomas. He's got 10. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
Collins at the line. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Collins nails both of them. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Brunson kicks to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Now, here's Collins. 18 points for him. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Nets trail by 4. And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Check out the stats for Brunson. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player. Outside Collins. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Bridges. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Thomas. Thomas got 12 points in the game. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Anunoby outside. Here's Davis. The shot, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Thomas passes to Collins. Back to Thomas. There's the triple. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Walters. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Brooks outside. Thomas against Bridges. From the baseline. Thomas with another miss. The Knicks leading by 4.